Let's make this video. Are you gonna be the star of the show? No. So that's how it looks. There's that little tushy. You're just a roly-poly little guy. Do you like your cloth diapers? Hello everyone, it's Amanda with Eat Pray Crunch, and we've got little Teo here as my sidekick. Yeah, he's my little sidekick, my little model today. Sorry if his cuteness is distracting, but I thought I would have him join me for this cloth diaper update since he is the one that I am cloth diapering. So before he was born, I made my last cloth diaper haul ever because he is our last baby, and I'd actually gotten a couple of new sets of diapers from a friend of mine, and if you want to see that haul, I will link it here in the cards if you want to watch that first. But since then, I've had a couple of you guys ask how those diapers are working out for us. So I figured, what a better time than now to do it, because honestly, this kid, he's so big that he's going to be outgrowing this stuff shortly. I can't even believe it. He is our biggest baby. He is now 5, almost 6 months, and he is verging on 20 pounds. I figured I better get this review in before he outgrows these diapers, huh? Because you are just the fastest growing baby I ever seen. Yeah. So my review is based on him, and he is a chunky monkey, as you can see. So this will probably give you the best idea of what works well for a chunky baby, but any size baby, it will just give you an idea of how the features work as well. So first of all, I want to show you these Alva baby covers that we have, and we had 3 of these, but this one's like a blue turquoise chevron design, and so far overall I have been quite happy with these. If you guys have seen my main cloth diapering video where I talk about the main system that we use, in fact, if you haven't seen that one, watch that one first, because that still describes the main system of cloth diapering we use with Prefolds and covers. And the main covers that we use are the Blueberry Capri covers and the Blueberry coveralls. And so I wanted to compare the Alva to the Blueberry because these ones are our absolute favorite ones. You need something to play with. There we go. So I just want to compare the Alvas to the Blueberries because the Blueberries are more expensive. These are much more affordable, but there are some similarities and some differences that I wanted to discuss. So the Alva, it does have double gussets on it, which I like, which is another feature of the Blueberry ones that I like because it's just double protection for those leg blowouts. And I have found that it does help prevent leg blowouts. So that's been pretty high quality so far, and the elastic is really stretchy on it. Like, I feel like it's even stretchier than the ones that come on the Blueberry, so that's one great point in its favor, is that it has really high quality elastic. So they both have the adjustable rise, which is great. So you can, we started using these on him when he was just, you know, a month or 2 old, but granted he's a big baby. So on the smallest setting, they worked as well as our very small infant Thirsties covers, which were like the size extra small, the duo wraps I think they were called. So when they are on their smallest setting, they're pretty small and they work pretty well. They didn't work over the newborn size Prefolds, but anything bigger than that, they seem to work pretty well. You want to play with one of these? There you go. A difference in the way these attach around the waist is the Blueberries have 2 snaps, top and bottom, and, you know, attach anywhere along there. These ones have 2 rows with 2 snaps here and then 1 here. So it's like 3 snaps instead of 2 on each side. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, and it works pretty well. It just kind of secures the hip with 1 extra one here. So that's a nice feature. Although I don't find that it really makes much of a difference compared to how these ones fasten in terms of fit. Here, I'll trade you your little bear. So one thing that I really like about these that's very similar to my Blueberry Capris is that they both have these little pockets inside so that you can tuck. I will show you here. I have one of my hemp doublers, and you can tuck those in the pockets there, which is really nice. So it's another thing that you can do with the Alvas, which I really like. Or you can also just use that if you don't want to fasten the Prefold to the baby with a snappy. You can also just trifold the diaper and tuck it in there. Now, I don't generally like doing this just because it doesn't keep the poo in as well. Like, this makes it more likely for poo to get on the cover, and then you have to spray the cover, and I just personally don't like spraying covers if I can avoid it. I mean, it still happens sometimes. But I mean, if you kind of wanted to make it an all-in-two kind of diaper, you can do that with the Alvas, which is nice. And so you just, you know, put it on the baby like that. So that is a nice feature that I really like, that is very similar to the Blueberry Capri. Now, the Blueberry coveralls do not have that pocket. They're just more of a wrap to put around Prefold that is fastened to the baby. I definitely say that Alva is comparable to the Blueberry Capri. So that's nice. Now, one major difference you might notice between these two is the size. If you line them up, you can see that the Alva is definitely smaller than the Blueberry cover. And I have definitely found that on its biggest open setting, it is about the equivalent as when the Blueberry is snapped down to the medium setting. I'll show you that here. So there, the Blueberry is snapped to the medium setting. So when that's open up, it's about the same size. Almost exactly. It's exactly the same size as the Alva on its biggest all the way open setting. So these work well for smaller babies, but downside is they will not last you all the way to potty training the way these will. So while the Alvas do cost less, they won't last as long as these do, unfortunately, and that's a downside. While in every other way, I feel like the quality is just as good as the Blueberry. I really like how they fit on the baby. The leg elastics are great. They have the double gussets, they have the pockets inside, but that size issue is a problem, especially since I have a little chunky baby. So he's only 5 months and these fit him snugly now. So these will only probably last us a few more months. So that is definitely a downside that overall still makes me love my Blueberry covers the best, because they can last all the way to potty training. This size now, I can still get on my petite 3-year-old. So you pay more, but you also get more with these. So I still overall prefer my Blueberry covers, but if you have a smaller or more petite baby, these are definitely more cost-effective alternative, and they are pretty high quality. So that's my overall view of the Alva diaper. Do you like your cover? So now I'll show you the other two prints that I got in my Alva covers, and I will show you how they fit on this chunky monkey right here. So here is the Alva, and it's kind of a rainbow zigzag, and it's very cute. We lovingly call this one the Pride cover. Our little 5-month-old here is 19 pounds, almost 20 pounds, and at the top setting you can see that it's all the way unsnapped at the rise. This fits him at the top setting now. So these aren't going to last us for much longer, but they do work. They fit pretty snugly now, and I do like that they have the double gussets, and they have been very effective at keeping the legs from having blowouts. They've actually been just as good as my Blueberry covers. And the only thing I don't like is there's not very much elastic here. There is elastic on the back, so that helps with blowouts on the back pretty well, but there's not, I don't know, it just kind of hangs loose a lot of the time, and often his pants will kind of come up and get wet if they, you know, kind of sit like that, if the elastic comes under there. My Blueberries don't tend to do that as much, so that's the only thing I don't like about these. I do like that they have the 3 snaps, 1, 2, 3 there. They have that second one that keeps the hip one from flapping up too much. So I would say that this one, you know, fits up to a 20-ish, maybe 21, 22 pound baby before they get too small. So I was never able to use these on my daughter, even a year or so ago whenever I got these. So they're definitely for a smaller baby, unless you have a very, very skinny petite, bigger baby, then they might work. But in my experience, these are good for the younger infant sizes. So because the downside is they just don't last as long as my blueberry covers, which have lasted both my other kids all the way up through potty training, and these definitely are too small to do that. But in the infant stage, they're very effective, they do their job, and I've been pretty happy with them. Here's the paw print one. Well, hello, I'm going to show you a little bum bum. Here's what it looks like from the back. Such a cute little fluffy butt there. And I really do like how well these seal around the legs. He's a chunky monkey, but I think that these would seal really well around skinny legs as well. That's one thing I really like about these. Yay. You don't care. You don't care. Yeah! Do you like your cloth diapers, little T? Do you like your cloth diapers? Yeah! So the other diapers that I got in that haul were my Imagine Prefold diapers, and I just wanted to give a review of these. These are the ones that I got. The ones that we use most of the time are the Green Mountain Diaper Prefolds, which are these ones. That's a size large, and this is a size medium. So I just wanted to compare how the Imagine Prefolds compare to the Green Mountain Diaper Prefolds. As you can see here, these are kind of two different sizes, and I'm going to show you the difference between these. This is Imagine, and it's 55% bamboo and 45% cotton. And this one is 100% cotton. The little T just spit up all over his outfit, so what a better opportunity than to model the diapers that I'm showing you right now. He's actually wearing the 100% cotton Prefold under there right now. So that's how it looks. So I just wanted to show you that there is such a big difference between the half bamboo and the 100% cotton. Even though technically these are supposed to be the same size, this one is significantly smaller. As you can see, the half bamboo one is actually even shorter than the Green Mountain Diapers size medium. So that is one major downside of these, is that they just don't last as long because they won't fit the baby for as long because they are a smaller size. But what I love about these is that because they have the bamboo in them, they are crazy absorbent. So even more so than the 100% cotton. So I do really like that about these, but the size thing is a problem. So if you're getting the half bamboo, you definitely want to size up with those. Now, this is the 100% cotton one, and I do like that these maintain their shape the way you would expect. You can see that these really kind of shrink down almost so that they're longer this way than they are this way, which I don't like for the fit. They just don't fit as well that way. These are really good, perfect. They keep their shape just like my Green Mountain Prefolds do. So comparatively, these are about the same size as my size large Green Mountain Diaper Prefolds. As you can see, they're just about the same size. So comparatively, I think these are a little bit cheaper than the Green Mountain Diaper Prefolds. And I have found that they are just as high quality. I have been very, very pleased with these. I really, really wanted to like the bamboo ones because they are so much more absorbent, but because they are so much smaller and shorter, and they actually are thicker too, they just don't fit quite as well. I mean, I can get them on him, but they're not going to fit him for much longer. So I have kind of mixed feelings about these, but as an alternative to the Green Mountain Diaper Prefolds, these are excellent. I've been very happy with these, and he is so big that I can actually get one of these on him when I fold the top down. And I can also, when I don't fold the top down, I can get these on my 3-year-old, and she's very petite 3-year-old, but that just goes to show these are very versatile. So I've been very, very happy with these. So let me show you how these fit on little baby Teo here. Here is the Imagine brand Prefold that's 55% bamboo and 45% cotton. And as you can see on our chunky little guy, this size just fits, and it's probably not going to fit for much longer, whereas the one that's 100% cotton, it doesn't shrink like this one does, even though technically it's the same size as the 100% cotton. That's one downside, is that it's definitely smaller. So it probably will only fit him for a couple more months, and then it probably won't work anymore, because usually with diapers I fold down the top and make them last longer when they're a bigger size, but these are small enough that I can't even fold down the the front edge anymore, so that's a downside. Upside is they are super absorbent. The bamboo really is very much absorbent, even more so than the cotton, which is nice for our little leaky tea, as we like to call him. That's right. These are the Imagine 100% cotton blue edge pre-folds, and technically these are supposed to be the same size as the half bamboo, half cotton ones, but for all practical intents and purposes, these ones are significantly bigger than those ones because they don't shrink like the other ones do. I like that those ones are much more absorbent, but size-wise, these keep their shape and size much better through washing. They are still quite absorbent. I mean, as absorbent as any 100% cotton pre-fold, but the ones with bamboo are even more absorbent. So, I mean, you just kind of got to take your pick. If you wanted to get bamboo ones, I would suggest sizing up significantly if you want them to fit for a longer amount of time. I mean, these are really big pre-folds. These ones actually fit my 3-year-old when I don't have it folded down. When I have it folded down, it fits our almost 20-pound 5-month-old. He's huge. But this is a much, much better fit, and these will last us a lot longer. So these probably will end up getting a lot more mileage than the bamboo ones, even though I like the absorbency of the bamboo ones. So there you have it. That is my review on the Alva diaper covers and the Imagine pre-folds. Let me know what your experience is with these in the comments. Oh, now he's going to show you his little tushy there in the backside. There's that little tushy. You're just a roly-poly little guy. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video and found it helpful. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos about moderately crunchy lifestyle and parenting in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
And I'm going to say hi, so don't take it.
Okay.